is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Jack Johnson. He is the original, an American icon. 200 pounds with a reach of 74 inches. Up against them, the Galveston Giant, Jack Johnson. Fighting out of Galveston, Texas. One of the most intimidating fighters of his era. This is Muhammad Ali.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Galveston, Texas, presenting the legendary first ever African.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. There's a counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
We have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Good defense to block the hook. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Both men step back for just a moment. And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe Jack Johnson, the Galveston Giant, is down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Talk about Johnson in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Great round. Now relax.
There's the bell for round 2. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Has to be careful for that. Oh, my word! Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he going to do to get out of this trouble? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's all about Johnson in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout.
Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good defense stopping that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Incredible firepower from both. Whoa, wait a minute. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? But somehow weathered the storm.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The Galveston Giant in real trouble now. I don't believe it. Jack Johnson is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
That is a show of character. When you're
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
That's lights out right there.
Not many people would have... Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. This is Muhammad Ali. He stands 191 centimeters tall with a reach of 198. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali. They call him the Louisville Lip. He weighed in at 210 pounds.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Muhammad Ali. This is Muhammad Ali. And now making the walk, he's looked sensational as he just beat Sonny Liston and became a world heavyweight champion.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his camp.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right. This is the night. Everybody's looking forward to this night. The heat, the atmosphere, you could put it in a night.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this. They love this. They are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
I need you to focus on what you feel.
On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What we recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect.
Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He's up, but perhaps.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Is there any way back into this fight?
Just focus on what you're doing.
Let's get it started in round 3. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice job to block that uppercut. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter shot. The straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to become...
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace. And
3 shots. Keep smart. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't...
Go out there and finish him. Good work. He's thinking.
One round that you've lost, don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and then what you...
Forget about that round.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice exchange here from both men. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that not.
Whoa! I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You still want to fight?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we... Oh, wait a minute! Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
To make or break a fight.
On to the fifth we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The straight right just misses. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. But somehow weathered the storm.
Being dazed now?
How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Even I.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
His legs are gone, but somehow he's still... This is the beginning of round 6. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last... Hold that thought! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? And he dropped him! The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Counter shot. One punch could end this fight for either of these 2 heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Just
And now you've let him back into it. Right.
the gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out. So just keep him up.
When you go out there, just take the round off. Win the round on your jab and breathe when you're stepping round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Out there and win the round. Have you got complacent?
He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
There's the bell to start round 7. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. He blocks that jab. Nice counter. Good job stopping that uppercut. They exchange punches. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Big shot, and down goes Ali. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Even up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knock.
Posted this fight.
Round 8, and we're off again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? You don't want to trade shots. Hold that thought. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a... Do you believe this? The greatest is down on the canvas. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.